Thing is dangerous.
There's some milk. Journey students, welcome and thank you for tuning in to a place you can call home. I'm here with the one and only lead pastor of the Journey Church, Darryl Bellar. How are you doing, Darryl?
I'm great, Nick.
Pastor Darryl, I heard on the grapevine at the end of July, we've got something pretty exciting for the students. Do you know what that is?
Just for the students. Summer Camp 2020. July 27th through the 30th.
Yes.
Is that correct?
It is. And it's going to be from 1 to 8. That Monday through Thursday. There's only about 100 slots.
So you better sign up fast.
Yes.
Like today, right now.
TheJourneyFL.com is the website you can go to and get signed up. But I'm sure some of y'all know and some of y'all are wondering what we have here in front of us. Hot Wing Challenge. And that's what we have here. We thought it would be fun to have Pastor Darryl on.
Keyword hot.
Yes, keyword hot. They kind of start down here. They're a little okay, nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. As we come this way, they get a little hotter. I'm gonna take a bite, ask a question. He's gonna take a bite, answer the question, and we're just gonna see how things go. Verde sauce, I believe. Here we go.
Verde sauce.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty good. What is your most memorable moment from high school?
Most memorable moment from high school. High school was pre-Jesus.
Right, okay.
So I wasn't a Christian. There was a moment, Nick, when I did a lot of drinking like you.
Yes, I did do it.
You shared your testimony. I've heard it. You were a drunk.
I mean, he's not lying.
And one night I got drunk, really drunk. And we went to the Friday night football game.
There you go, come on.
And we were standing at the back of the fence, and I saw like thousands of players. So we went up in the bleachers, about 5 or 6 rows up. And about 2 minutes later, I passed out, rolled down the bleachers to the bottom, and landed right next to my principal.
Oh my goodness.
That's memorable. That's not like a great moment,
No.
but it's memorable.
Wow. The next one on the list, Texas Pete. Everyone's familiar with good old Texas Pete. So you got to get the whole coverage of it.
That's a big bite, Nick.
Question 2. Grab a wing.
Grab a wing.
When did God lay it on your heart to be a pastor? We know you were saved at summer camp at 18, but when did he put it on your heart to actually become a pastor?
So 18, gave my life to Christ.
Right.
23, I knew God was calling me into full-time ministry. At that time, I didn't know what that looked like. So I ran from that calling for a long time. And then at the age of 41, God called me back home to start the journey. And so at that time, I didn't really have a choice. I was going to be a pastor.
Oh, okay.
I'd been a student pastor, volunteer, worked in church, Sunday school teacher, all that. But age 41, I always knew that God had called me into ministry.
Right.
And my thought was student ministry. I just love kids.
Yeah.
I don't like y'all anymore.
Don't worry. I
love you.
My phone keeps
Weak
going
stuff
on.
out
All
of
right,
here.
let's see. Now, this is actually delicious. This is
Oh.
a mango hot sauce. It's a mango habanero.
Okay.
All right, question 3. What's your most embarrassing moment on stage during a message? I know we've all had mic failures and stuff like that, but is there anything juicy? No pun intended.
Early on, starting the church, new as a pastor, very passionate. So there was a Sunday, Nick, where I was more or less trying to explain what sin is. Not just verbally, but, what's a visual illustration.
Right.
And I actually shot the bird in church. I'm not going to do it. And I said, it's almost as if you're doing this to God.
Ah.
And I actually shot the bird.
Right.
And Yeah, that didn't go over too well.
This is like a triple X extra hot. I think we're getting up there now. I'm trying.
Trying to get them in the sauce on.
If given the chance, what's the one part of the Bible you would have liked to been present for in person?
Wow, okay. My lips are on fire. If I had to narrow it down to one thing, I think when Moses and the children of Israel are backed up, here comes Pharaoh and his army. They're about to kill him. God says, hold up that staff. And all of a sudden, the Red Sea parts.
That would.
I mean, we've seen pictures and movies, but I cannot imagine what that moment would have been like if I was one of those people that actually got to experience it. What's this called?
Scotch bonnet. It's the last one. It's Jamaican hot sauce. What would you say to a high school person struggling to fit in?
I think one of the greatest lessons my pastor ever taught me as an 18-year-old boy.
Yes, sir.
He said, Darryl, just be you. Be you. We try to do so many things to fit in, to be part of the crowd, the popular crowd, not to be unpopular. And as a Christian, like, be you in Christ. Be who you are in Christ. Rest in your identity in Christ. But some of you watching may not be Christians. And so don't try to follow other people. Just be you. Be you who God created you to be. And obviously, if you don't know God, then there's an emptiness inside of you that you're probably chasing after, trying to fill that with so many other things. And really, God's the only answer to that void. And so yeah, be you. Be you who you are in Christ. What if, Nick, I'm the lead pastor, right?
Right. You're the lead pastor.
So I make the rules.
You make the rules.
I make the rules.
Right.
And there's always in every game show, every game, like phone a friend.
Right. Absolutely.
Get someone to do it for you.
Right. That seems.
And so I'm gonna, because that is still burning. It's here and it's here, both places. And as soon as with the milk is, I'm gonna be farting fire, man.
I'm passing mine.
Okay. I think that's
Noah.
Yeah, that's legit.
Noah.
That's legit.
All right. So Noah and Tommy.
Yeah, come on in, bro. Like,
Should we?
This isn't fair. I'm just going to say this off the bat right here. This is the second time I've had to eat this joker.
So the question is.
same one?
Yeah,
Same flavor?
this thing hurts.
The question is, if
Don't
you
get on
had
your
to give up your favorite sports team, I know you're a Cowboys fan. If you had to give up your team, what's the team you would go to next?
Oh, that's a good question.
Take a bite and answer.
Go on my lip.
Oh, poor Tom. I'm sorry, buddy.
I would pick up. I would drop the Dallas Cowboys because they brought so much pain in my life. I would give them up. I would not be a Jags fan because they're full of failure too.
Yeah.
I'd be a Giants fan.
Don't leave
Shout
the
out
fun
to Babe.
loser to go to another.
I'd be a
man.
Giants fan.
Pick a winner.
Woo, they won recently. Woo!
I'd honestly, I'm a Bulls fan. Have to drop them and probably go.
I told you. I
He's
told
like,
you.
this ain't bad.
It wasn't at first.
Celtics.
Yeah.
Come on,
Celtics.
man.
Let's go Celtics.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another Hot Wing Challenge with Darryl, Pastor, Noah. Thanks for being good sports guys, and we will see y'all next time. We love you. Woo!
Dude, that thing is dangerous.
There's some milk.